Hello everyone, in this video, let us use a ScriptRunner to get all the issue type schemes in our Jira instance, but also to get the issue types of a specific project. So today we will be using the component accessor once again, and we'll be using the issue type scheme manager. Now, when you talk about a project in Jira, so if you go to, let us say, one of the project and you take a look at the schemes, the very first scheme is the issue type scheme, and these issue type schemes are basically used to define what issue types you want in your project. For example, if you look at one of the issue type scheme here, or rather I should say, when you open any project settings, the first option here is the issue type scheme, and within this issue type scheme you have different issue types. Now this is very important because you can reuse it in multiple projects, in different projects. Now you can have different schemes. For example, if you go to the issue type schemes, you can have different schemes in your Jira instance. So right now I have 3 schemes in my Jira instance. So the first thing that I may want to do is I may want to just get a list of all the schemes, issue type schemes, and then I'll also fetch the issue types of a specific project using, of course, the ScriptRunner. And before that, I want to, of course, talk about this issue type manager. So when you're using component accessor, and when you do this component accessor dot get issue type scheme manager, you can then use another method called get all schemes. Now we do have other methods that we'll take a look at. For example, if you take a look at get issue types for project, it will of course give you the issue types of a specific project, which we'll take a look at. And we do have other useful methods, but the one that I wanted to use today is get all schemes. That is it. So basically all the schemes in my Jira instance, and let us see how it works. So if I type in get all issue type schemes, and if I run this, I can get the list of all those schemes, which is in this case a default issue type scheme, and so on. I can maybe use .name. So when you want to iterate over a list, you can use this asterisk. And if you now go back to the script and run it again, you will get the name. So this is good. We want this. It can be really useful. Apart from that, I also want to maybe get the issue types of a specific project. So I'll use a method called get issue types for project. Now if I want to use this method, I need the project object, and for doing that I can again use a component accessor. So when you type in component accessor dot get project manager, and within project manager you can use a method called get project by current key. And if you pass in the key here, which is I have a project called Scrum, I will get the project object, a specific project object. So you can define it in a variable. You can maybe do something like this, and you can then pass the variable here, and then this will get us the issue types of a project, a specific project. And if I run this now, I will get all the issue types, but it is basically a collection of issue types. So you can see here things like the icon URL, but we don't really want these things. I will simply, so we don't really want the extra details, so I will just do something like this, star.name. So it will only give me the name of issue types. So if I run this now, I can see task, subtask, story, and bug along with epic. And this can be, of course, really useful for doing maybe migrations, or maybe you just want to understand how Jira projects and schemes, especially issue type schemes, work. So this is all I wanted to share in this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.